First, I will explain definition of language. Language is a system communication in speech and written used by people of a particular country, while culture is integrated of human knowledge, belief, and behavior which depend on capacity of symbolic, touch, and social learning. The relationship between language and culture is one of many topics or issues discussed in sociolinguistics. As we know, sociolinguistics is defined as a study of a language as a part of culture and society. From the definition, it is emphasized that language is part of culture and cannot be separated each other. Next, the relationship between language and culture. Language and culture are intertwined. A particular language usually points out to the specific group of people. When you interact with another language, it means you also interacting with the culture that speak the language. You cannot understand one's culture without assessing its language directly. Next, Sapir and warp hypothesis. Sapir and warp hypothesis is a statement in linguistic theory of relativity that say there is a strong line between language, culture, and mind of speakers. Then, in the language process, it becomes evident that a person's condition and culture significantly influence the language spoken in everyday communication. Next, kinship system. Kinship system is a universal feature of languages. Kinship system because kinship system is so important in social organization. Some systems are much richer than others, but all make use of such factors as gender, age, generation, blood, and marriage in their organization. There are two basic of kinship. First, based on blood. There is like relationship between parents and children. Second, based on marriage. There are relationship between husband and wife. Next, folk taxonomy. Folk taxonomy is a way of classifying a certain part of reality, so that it makes some kind of sense to those who have to deal with it. In Sasak language is also found folk taxonomy, the kinds of house there are balai babak. Next, color terminology. Color terminology used to explore the relationship between different language and culture. All languages make use of basic color term. A basic color term must be a single word, like blue and yellow, not some combination of words like light blue or pale yellow. In color terminology, also found in Sasak language. For example, red, it's mean abang. Next, prototype theory. Prototype theory is also one easier account of which lead how people learn to use language, particularly linguistic concept. Next, taboo and euphemism. Taboo is a strong social prohibition relating to any human activity or social custom that is secret and forbidden based on moral judgment and sometimes even religious belief. The last, euphemism. Euphemism is an endemic in our society. the glorification of the commonplace, and the elevation of the trivial. There are some of taboo in Sasak language on religion concept. For Sasak people, especially Muslim Sasak, it is forbidden to eat certain animals, such as dog, pig, and etc.
So, in conclusion, language and culture are two different things that have a very close relation. And there are various ways in which language and culture have been claimed to be closely related. They are kinship system, color terminology, taxonomies, and taboo and euphemism.